Hello and welcome to the introduction and demonstration of Vectra's Enterprise Security Posture Service Quantum. My name is Adam Bazadow. I'm the Cybersecurity Services Manager at Vectra and I'll be taking you through Quantum today. Vectra's Quantum cybersecurity methodology is based on global industry standards, enabling Quantum to provide a strategic overview of an organization's entire security posture at a given time. The Enterprise Security Posture Service encompasses both technical and non-technical security controls. It then allows the organization to continuously measure their security posture against the initial security baseline position. The goal of Quantum is to provide a strategic overview of an organization's overall security architecture and be used as a prioritization tool for future investment. Based on the NIST cybersecurity framework and incorporating the MITRE ATT&CK knowledge base of adversary tactics and techniques, it is based on real-world observations. Quantum directly references essential elements of each of these frameworks via the interface. Let's go take a look. We start at the opening dashboard. Here we get an overview of the different elements that make up Quantum, such as the overall function efficacy, which shows the effectiveness of the different controls assigned to each area of the framework. We can also see the projected efficacy based on current and future values, the environment layer's efficacy, and the controls relevant to the Essential 8. Moving over to the environment view, we can now see the environment layers down the left and the NIST framework core functions across the top. This is where we import the organization's controls, the efficacy of that control, and even the cost associated with operating that control. The Labels button shows us the efficacy of each control, a score at the top showing average efficacy, and the total number of controls in place. Turning on Efficacy will show us the effectiveness of each control, green representing the percentage of efficacy, and red as the remainder. The more green, the better the efficacy. To display all controls and average efficacy on one page, we can use the high-level view. Returning to the full view now, we move on to scenarios. This feature allows us to run predefined threat and attack scenarios, which will then display our level of coverage at each layer and core function. Effective controls are currently displayed, while those that are ineffective are grayed out. As we mentioned earlier, we can define a cost to each control. Here we turn on the cost layer. We then drill into the control, where we can make configuration changes to that control. We can update the cost of the control, make notes, or click through to the associated standards page for more information. Creating a task is easy. Click Create Task, adjust the priority, and set a projected completion date. By setting up our environmental views, we can measure our progress. For example, Q1 to Q4 or Year 1 to Year 3. This allows us to better plan around what coverage is required in areas of need and what controls they are, shown here by the lighter shade and perforated line as a future control and how our efficacy might improve during this time. With these environmental views now set up, we can use the reporting tool to show our timeline of events for the period defined. While there are many predefined controls at a global or organizational level, we can also create our own. Simply enter the name, complete the relevant fields that apply to the new control. You can also select what standard this control applies to. After making any changes, we can head back to our overview dashboard to view what has changed. This concludes our Quantum demonstration. Thank you for your interest, and for more information, please get in touch with your Vectra account manager today.